Hello everybody, this is Mark LeBlanc with another video. In this video, I am going to show you how you never have to stress out about dealing with your cable company or internet service provider ever again. So today I wanted to tell you guys about how it took me 10 times to get something straightened out with the my cable company. I won't mention any names, but it starts with a C. So I have been trying, especially since I launched this YouTube channel, to produce content, obviously, and one of the problems has been a very anemic upload speed. So what I did is I decided to go call them and upgrade. After negotiations, I got their gig speed internet for only a couple bucks more than I was paying for the 100 megabit service. Great, end of story, right? No, not by a long shot. So I call and I get everything upgraded, and they tell me within a few minutes it's going to be all set. I don't have to worry. They did mention something about my modem, but I wasn't really looking for upload speed. Honestly, 100 megabits consistent is plenty for 90% of the things that I do, and I really just needed a faster upload speed. So I told them I didn't care. They said that's fine. Okay, so a couple hours goes by, my modem resets. Actually, at first it was actually slower than what I started with. So I call back. They tell me, all right, well, we'll fix it, this, and that, right? So this is the second person I talked to. Third person I talked to said, oh, I see the problem. It's something to do with your boot file. Your boot file just is not good for anything over what you're getting for upload speed, which makes sense. So, knowing something about how these things work, if they, had it controlled on the boot file, makes perfect sense. So they transfer me over to tech support to force the boot file, and what he tells me is that in 30 minutes they're going to send a special refresh to force the boot file, and then I'll be all set. I kind of knew he was full of shit before I hung up, but I told him, I'm trusting you, and there you go. So fourth person finally tells me that there's nothing I can do because the modem that I'm using is not compatible, even though it says it's good for 1.4 gigs, which is true for the download. The way it's set up, they told me at first I didn't need a 3.0 or a 3.1 DOCSIS modem, but it turns out there's only boot files for the 3.1 DOCSIS modem. It's like, all right, well, you would have saved me a lot of time and energy had they told me that from the beginning. I personally don't ever install gig speed because I feel like it's a waste of money for most people. When performance internet set up correctly with the right equipment will do just fine. In fact, better than fine. I ran an entire business, and I have 8 people in my house. So, so I don't ever really set it up. The fourth time I call and try to ask for tech support, there's an automated recording that it won't let me go past that says the tech service professional cannot help you until you perform a reset based on the errors on your modem. So I have no choice but to do the reset. It says call back in 10 minutes. So I call back in what seemed like 10 minutes. So this is now time 5. and it says that I have 5 minutes remaining, even though my system has reboot, and it definitely had been 10 minutes. There's no way it was only 5 minutes. So I wait. They give me a choice to call back or wait on the phone. So I choose to wait on the phone. Another 11 minutes passes. The message just keeps saying that we have 5 minutes left on the reset. So I call back. Times 6 through 9 are trying to get through to the system because it had been too long at that point, and it wouldn't register my reset, so it's like it never happened. So I ended up doing the reset again, called back for the last time, finally got a hold of somebody. I go and I get the 3.1 modem, and finally I am getting actually a little better than they promised for upload speed. So hallelujah. 10 times trying to upgrade my upload speed. So I promised you that I would tell you how you never have to deal with the stress of dealing with your internet service provider or cable company again. And the way you do that is we offer that service now. I don't feel like anybody should have to put up with that. So I now, as of today, decided to include that in the service plan. So as far as I'm concerned, that yearly membership and not having to talk to Comcast for a year, that pays for itself right there. That is way too much time and frustration. And I do this for a living. You know, I think I'd like to quote one of my favorite TV personalities, Mr. Wonderful. Stop the madness. So I am going to offer that service included in the service plan, and you will never have to call your internet service provider or cable company again, as long as you are a customer or a service plan member. I am desperately working on alternatives so we don't have to deal with this, and a better way for customer service. So please start with yourself. Click that subscribe button, like, share, post this video everywhere. I appreciate it, and it will help me help you and help everybody. Start with yourself. Please subscribe right now. Hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Share it on your Facebook page. I do not want anybody to have to deal with this anymore. The more people I can reach, the better I can serve you. I will post details on the service plan down at the bottom of this video. And also a link where you can click and sign up. Please check out our other videos that may be relevant to your struggle. Also, how ridiculous is that it's a struggle to deal with a company that we are paying a car payment to? Average bill I see is between anywhere from, you know, right around $200 to $400. So a month. So, all right. Thank you very much. Have a good day.